PR player or a backup. Now he's a starter with Gavin Walls gone. Cats have to mount a drive. Lob toss to the far sideline, and far too much of this today for Hamilton. 5 dropped passes from Hamilton receivers.
Well, Kevin Glenn under pressure here. Finds his outlet receiver, Chris Bauman, heading towards the sideline. You see Bauman take his eyes off that football to try and make sure his feet are in bounds. The end result is an incompletion.
Zips one and almost picked off by Javon Johnson. Had he had that, he was gone.
We saw Javon Johnson last week with that 118-yard missed field goal return. And you're darn sure no one was going to catch him on this one had he been able to haul that in. Johnson already with 4 interceptions on the season.
Blue Bombers defense pitching a shutout right now. Johnson trying to find a couple blocks. He does. Moves it out to the 40-yard line. 24-zip. Blue Bombers.
Not doing a lot to help out. Got to pick it up in these last few weeks of the season.
And we applaud Pure Later, especially on a day like today, and the work they do with the local food banks. Evanson Bernard, some popping going on down there.
Well, when you're a defensive player, you don't get much of a break when Fred Reed comes out of the game and trying to defend the run against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, because you've got to deal with Evanson Bernard, the so-called backup, a guy who averages over 8 yards a carry this season.
What a luxury having a backup like that. And Fred Reed, who was on the bike earlier, doesn't look like he's going off that bench right now.
No, he definitely ready for the Tour de France, but not quite up for the rest of this football game.
No.
And with the Bombers sporting a pretty comfortable lead, and the Tiger Cats not really threatening thus far in the ball game, you don't want to risk one of your prized assets when you're the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
2nd and inches here for Winnipeg. Maybe a chance to burn one here too. Really put it away. Blue Bombers started early. A couple of big plays right out of the chute to a Darius Bowman, who has been magnificent today. 200 yards receiving. Bishop instead just takes it and will again use up some of the clock and get the first down. You know, the guys in the studio talked about it before the game, and I know you and I did the game between Winnipeg and Toronto when they had that melee. And even though both teams got in this exchange of fisticuffs and trash talk during that game, that brawl seemed to, if you want to call it a brawl, galvanize the Blue Bombers at the time. Bishop looks, fires, and the catch is made in a beauty by Brock Ralph.
This is a fantastic athletic play by Brock Ralph. Michael Bishop once again looking at Darius Bowman's way first, and why not? But Brock Ralph climbs the ladder to get this one at its highest possible point. Steals what Chris Thompson thought was going to be an interception.
You know, that little skirmish did bring the Bombers, they'll tell you, together, but also the 2 trades that the Bombers have made has allowed Brock Ralph a lot more time to get the football. No Robbie Bryant. Darius Bowman steps out. Might just be before that first down yard mark.
And Bowman, with those big plays he's had today, has earned the respect of a big cushion right now from the Ticat defenders. You see Joaquin Bradley backing well off the Bomber wideout, allowing them to easily get close to that first down marker.
Over 6 to go in the third quarter. Another second and short, another keeper. Michael Bishop hangs on to it again for the first down, but he has really aired it out. It started early, and he's been racking up some huge real estate.
Well, it's been a nice combination for the Blue Bombers. You look at some of the big plays that they have had, particularly to Bowman. But they've also put together some impressive drives in this football game, eating up time on the clock.
And to Bernard, makes one miss. Justin Hickman brings him down. Michael Bishop has thrown for over 300 yards now. The ground game working with Bernard and Fred Reed as well.
And you had the sense earlier in the season that the missing part of the offensive puzzle for the Blue Bombers was at the quarterback position. And even once Bishop arrived, a lot of ups and downs. But Michael Bishop, now with his third 300-plus yard passing game of the season.
To the end zone, touchdown, Brock Ralph. And the Blue Bombers are in full cruise control.
The Bombers serving notice here that this is not the same football team we saw in the first half of the year. Ralph just beats Chris Thompson to the outside and uses his speed. Michael Bishop, the perfect throw.
Michael Bishop showing poise and confidence, showing that he can win. Bombers have won 2 in a row, looking to make it 3. Gain a share of second place to the East. Touchdown, 2009.
There you see Michael Bishop threads the needle to a guy who has been maybe his second favorite target today. Pretty good day.
And a miserable one on that Hamilton sideline. And for these Ticat fans. This reversal of fortune lately. You did not see this coming a few weeks ago. And the reality check was in that Montreal game, and the Cats realized they had a lot of work to do.
Well, that's where the Ticats got their reality check. At the same time, 2 weeks ago, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers suddenly came together as a football team. Michael Bishop became their leader.
Former Bomber quarterback Kevin Glenn. Trying to get something going. Bruce. Oh, that's the biggest play for Hamilton in this game.
So the Tiger Cats went back to a play they had success with in the first half. You'll see the slot back Dave Stala pins the end Hunt to the inside. Glenn rolls to the outside, and just as they did in the second quarter, Glenn on the roll finds Arlen Bruce waiting on the sideline.
3.5 to go in the third quarter, down 31-0. The furthest they've been able to advance the football all day is to the Winnipeg 44. DeAndre Park takes it further. First down, and finally, something to cheer about here in Hamilton. Finally, something to cheer about for the Cobheads.
Well, on back-to-back plays, the blocking of slot back Dave Stala has been key to the play. Here you're going to see Stala come in motion as he sees Ike Charlton come in close to the box, close to the defensive end. Stala gets enough of a piece of him to create that run lane for DeAndre Cobb. Good recognition by the veteran Ticat receiver.
McDaniel. Another drop here. Marcel
Number
Belfay.
6.
Marcel Belfay must be beside himself right now.
Daniel, come right to left on your screen. The ball is right there on the money. An open space. But the 6th dropped pass by a Tiger Cat receiver.
Again, no Pre-Shea Rodriguez, the sure-handed, dependable receiver, not in the lineup. Last-minute scratch today. 2nd and 10. Glenn to the end zone. Touchdown, Bryson James. What a catch.
And the first sign of life for these Tiger Cats.
His first CFL touchdown comes with 2:20 to go in the 3rd quarter, and Hamilton finally has a pulse. Nice catch by the Boise State star. Bryson James, who was in the lineup because of Chris Davis earlier this season, had some drop problems. Then Bryson James had some drop problems, and that's his first ever CFL touchdown. One for the trophy case.
And a hard-earned first touchdown for Bryson James. Nice job here. Going up against Jonathan Hefney. Makes a nice reaction to the football and goes up and gets it.
Nice we get in the score zone where it's fire, so be ready. Don't come up, okay?
Still a long way to go for Marcel Belfay and his Cats. Bryson James, 3rd catch of the day. 56 yards in receiving. Still have a full quarter to play, and the Hamilton Tiger Cats, remember, will also have the benefit of the wind. But they're going to have to score in bunches here.
Well, if they can put together a few more drives like that one, and actually string together a few positive plays in a row, which until that possession, they had struggled to do, there's hope.
Pooched kick, short kick. Oh, hit there. Darrell Stevenson gathers in the ball. Let's take a look at this drive, engineered by Kevin Glenn.
And you hear the positive plays we talk about. Kevin Glenn gets out on the roll and hits Arlen Bruce. Then a nice run from DeAndre Cobb. Big blocks from Dave Scala on both those plays. And then the strike, Glenn to Bryson James.